Hey everyone, Solar here. Today we're diving into distributed denial of service, DDoS, attacks. DDoS is when a server gets overwhelmed with traffic and goes offline, which is a huge problem for businesses. Kali Linux is packed with tools for ethical hackers to test and strengthen their systems against these attacks. In this video, we'll break down the top DDoS tools you can use on Kali Linux, what they do, how they work, and why they matter. Remember, this is for education and legal testing only. Never use these tools without permission. The goal is to understand the threats so we can build stronger defenses. Let's use this knowledge to protect, not to attack. All right, let's jump in. First up, LOIC, Low Orbit Ion Cannon. It's a classic super simple stress testing tool. LOIC floods a target with TCP, UDP, or HTTP requests. Just pure volume, no subtlety. You enter the target's IP or URL, pick a protocol, and hit go. That's it. Its biggest strength? Simplicity. Anyone can use it to see how a server handles a sudden traffic spike, but that's also its weakness. LOIC is loud, easy to detect, and doesn't hide your IP. Modern defenses spot it instantly, and it's easily blocked. For professionals, it's outdated, more of a teaching tool than a real-world threat. Still, it's great for beginners to see how basic DDoS works and how quickly a server can be overwhelmed. If you're learning, try it on a local test server to see denial of service in action. But for serious testing, you'll want something more advanced. LOIC is a piece of DDoS history, simple, noisy, and educational. It's a starting point, not the finish line, and now let's look at what came next. After LOIC came HOIC, High Orbit Ion Cannon. Think of it as LOIC's smarter, stronger sibling. HOIC uses custom HTTP booster scripts to randomize requests, making attacks harder to filter. It's designed for group attacks. Users can sync up and launch a coordinated DDoS. The interface is still user-friendly, but the attacks are more sophisticated. Pros: more effective than LOIC, harder to block, and simulates real-world attacks better. Cons: still doesn't hide your IP, and it's ultimately a brute force tool. Modern defenses can still spot and block it, especially if the attack isn't truly distributed. For learning, HOIC shows how attackers evolve. Randomization and coordination matter. It's a step up for testing, but not subtle enough for advanced pen testing. Use it to see how your server handles smarter floods, but know its limits. HOIC is a bridge between basic and advanced DDoS tools. It's a practical lesson in the cat and mouse game of cybersecurity. Next, let's get precise. Now for HPing 3, the Swiss Army knife of network testing. HPing 3 isn't just for DDoS. It lets you craft custom TCP, UDP, ICMP, or raw IP packets from the command line. You control every detail: ports, flags, packet size, and rate. Want to simulate a SYN flood? Easy. UDP or ICMP flood? No problem. The power here is precision. You can test exactly how your firewall or IDS responds to specific, even weird, packets. It's a tool for pros who want to dig deep into network behavior. The downside? Steep learning curve. You need to know your protocols to use it well. But that's what makes it invaluable for serious pen testers. You can even spoof your source IP, making attacks harder to trace. HPing 3 is about surgical strikes, not just brute force. It's essential for anyone who wants to master network security. If you want to truly understand how attacks work and how to defend, HPing 3 is a must-learn. It's not flashy, but it's powerful. Next, let's look at a tool that's all about subtlety. Enter Slowloris. Slowloris is a different beast. It's a low and slow attack tool. Instead of flooding a server, it opens connections and sends HTTP headers very slowly, never finishing the request. The server waits, tying up resources for each connection. With enough slow connections, the server runs out of slots for real users. The genius? It uses minimal bandwidth and can be run from a single machine. It's stealthy, no big traffic spikes, so it often slips past basic DDoS defenses. great for testing how web servers handle slow clients and resource exhaustion, but it only works on servers with poor timeout settings. Modern servers like Nginx or HOIC are usually immune. For pen testers, Slowloris is a must for checking application layer resilience. It's a classic example of asymmetric attacks. Small effort, big impact. Use it to see if your server can handle slow clients gracefully. If not, it's time to tweak those settings. Slowloris is a reminder, not all attacks are about brute force. Sometimes patience is the real weapon. Now let's get aggressive again. XERXES is all about raw, single machine power. It's a command line tool written in C, designed to flood a server with rapid, repeated connections. You just run it with a target and port, and it goes to work. No fancy options. It's like Slowloris, but much faster and more aggressive. The goal, exhaust the server's connection table as quickly as possible. Pros, simple, fast, and effective for basic stress tests. Cons, all traffic comes from one IP, so it's easy to block with a firewall. XERXES isn't for simulating real-world DDoS, but it's great for finding a server's breaking point. Use it to benchmark how many connections your server can handle before it chokes. It's a blunt instrument, but sometimes that's exactly what you need. For learning, it shows how even a single source can cause trouble if defenses are weak. XERXES is a hammer. Use it to test the strength of your infrastructure. Next, let's get smarter with our attacks. GoldenEye targets the application layer with a modern twist. It's a Python tool that creates lots of concurrent HTTP connections, sending randomized requests. Each request looks different. Random user agent strings, varied headers, making the traffic seem legit. This helps bypass simple filters and caching, forcing the server to process every request. It's easy to use, but the randomization makes it a more realistic test of server resilience. Downside: by default, all traffic comes from one IP, so it's still blockable unless you distribute it. For web admins, GoldenEye is great for testing how well your server handles dynamic, resource-heavy requests. It's a step up from basic floods, testing the server's logic, not just its bandwidth. Pen testers use it to check for weak rate limiting and resource exhaustion. GoldenEye is simple, smart, and easy to modify. It's a perfect example of how attackers try to blend in with real users. Now let's look at a tool that attacks encryption itself. THC-SSL-DOS is a unique tool that targets SSL-TLS handshakes. Instead of flooding with traffic, it repeatedly triggers expensive cryptographic operations on the server. The result? The server's CPU maxes out, even with minimal network traffic. It's a stealthy, efficient attack, hard to detect with traditional DDoS defenses. For security pros, it's essential for testing how well your SSL-TLS setup handles cryptographic load. The catch: modern servers can disable or limit renegotiation, so this attack mostly works on outdated or misconfigured systems. Still, it's a powerful reminder that even security features can become attack vectors if not configured right. Use THC-SSL-DOS to make sure your encryption layer isn't your weakest link. It's a sophisticated tool for a very specific, critical vulnerability. For pen testers, it's a must-have in the toolkit. Always check if your secure layer is truly secure. Let's wrap up. We've covered the top DDoS and DOS tools in Kali Linux, from simple floods to advanced cryptographic attacks. Knowing these tools is key to building systems that can withstand real threats. Remember, use them only for legal, ethical testing. The goal is to find and fix vulnerabilities, not exploit them. Be part of the solution. Make the internet safer. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe for more security deep dives. Thanks for watching. Let's keep learning and defending together.